And we are back with more Tales of Arise. Last episode we beat Volran, but I'm guessing we gotta fight him again. After, you know, we get the gang back together because we never found Volran's body. We made the Renat Alma, but turns out the Renat Alma is evil as shit, apparently. So, yeah, that's kind of where we are. We're in what amounts to Act 2, basically. So, yeah. That's essentially where we are at this point with this game. I'll be honest, I really enjoyed this game quite a lot, but after sitting on it, Volran was kind of underwhelming to an extent. Something about him just didn't feel he was like big bad guy material. You know what I mean? Like, he was just a dude who was bored as hell and believed the world was his, so he wanted to kill us because we were the sovereign. But I'm like, that's it? Also, fuck his boss fight, dog. His boss fight's annoying. But that's just me. We also apparently lost half of the power of the blazing sword, and now we gotta go meet up with everybody. Like, Volran is not a bad villain, but like, he had that whole, I guess you could say, Sephiroth vibe, but he didn't really do anything with that Sephiroth vibe. Like, how do I put it? You fight him pretty much like a total of 3 times, but he doesn't really do anything. Like, some people argue, oh, but Ramen, what about his palace place where all the people are being sacrificed and the hollowing and I mean, yeah, that's cool, but it would have been nice to see a lot of this throughout the first part of the game and not just in one section of the damn game. But that's just me there.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with it.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Nick.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
I'll be honest, Almadria was also kind of lame. Like, she was in, like, I think that's the problem with this game specifically, is that all the lords only have an effect on, like, one area, but they don't do anything in other areas. Like, I get Dohalim's case because he joins our party. Ballsack was a tutorial fight. Bitch Boy, Lightning Pew Pew Man, I don't know. It's just a whole thing that I kind of hope is kind of...
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the ration.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
Okay, so we regrouped with everybody. But let's keep this 100. Alphen is out of the party for now.
Seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
I know it's not their fault they're like that, but it's still irritating to deal with.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately, it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelegion, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volran's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
It's almost like doing that creates a power vacuum.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess?
I mean, Ganabelt was smart to an extent. He was dumb thinking that, you know, keeping Law's son, or not Law's son, Zephyr's son nearby was a good idea. Or, I guess he didn't know. But, if you're gonna be doing executions, you might want to make sure that anybody within the area is not there. Like, he could have took on Zephyr, but of course he wanted to freaking monologue and shit. Be like, do you have any last words? Like, you should have just killed the man while he was fucking talking about, like, the revolution, or Viva Revolution or some bullshit. You know what I mean?
I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but...
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you?
Yeah, the Volran fight was last night.
Tempting fate?
And I solo Volran with Dohalim, and it was one of the most glorious things I have ever done in my damn life. Like, everybody's down. There's only one man left. No life bottles. No life bottles. No orange gels. No nothing. Only apple gels and lemon gels. And I had to put it all on the line. And I just used Dohalim, dodging like a motherfucker. I will admit, Volran's boss fight was annoying as hell, but like, the payoff was like really cool. Raiding Luna Storm all day. We don't talk about that.
Are we really gonna search
Told you
this
it was
whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah, you've got a point, but...
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Tell you Dohalim, best boy. Bro, Dohalim has the best dodge in the game. He also doesn't die in like 3 hits, unlike Law's ass, who is made to be a glass cannon. Like, I started figuring out how everybody kind of sort of plays. Like Alphen is the beta male, beta cuck character that's supposed to be well-rounded, even though my nigga is not well-rounded at all, and this dude is complete doo-doo dog shit. Kisara is more slower, but she can actually take a damn hit at least, but magic is her weakness. Rinwell sucks in boss fights against human enemies because they will always target her because of logic. Dohalim is Drip Lord, who is best of both worlds and can actually dodge. And his rod gets longer the more he dodges. Shion is Gunner Bitch. That's it. Yeah, he's like Kratos and Zelos, kind of. And then Law is the glass cannon, but he is really fun comboing with. If it were not for the fact that this game absolutely hates this man. He's like a hybrid of like Jude and a little bit of I forgot what that dude's name is from Symphonia. The guy with the handcuffs. I completely forgot his name. It was it was like Regal. I think his name is Regal. Look, I have not played Symphonia in years. So I'm going to forget shit. Like, Symphonia is that one game I only played, almost beat once, and never touched it again. Because I just do not like Symphonia that much, like, from a gameplay perspective. But that's also because of the fact that game is old as dirt, so it's not entirely fair, but I'm not dealing with it either.
Guess I misread the landing.
Alpha is around the Shion's a healer, Renwell mage, law fighter. Yeah, the problem with Alphen, I feel like, is because he's supposed to be the balance dude. He doesn't feel like he's not fun to play sometimes. Because he's supposed to be well-rounded, but it feels weird. Like, your boy is pretty much just, I'm supposed to be well-rounded, but my special ability is complete dog shit.
Very well.
Alright, you're clear. You can leave.
Well,
Somehow I'm both surprised and not surprised to see them here.
Hey.
Hey, you're supposed to be, you're the guy hoarding all the rations.
Pardon me.
What are you doing? Get back to your position. Excuse me? I'll only say it one more time. Get back to your position. What's this guy's deal? Any slaves who disobey their orders may be put to death. So says Lord Volran. Oh, Lord. Ooh. Yo, we got a new battle theme? Now this is the battle themes I remember.
The hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
Doesn't seem that way. I must think we're just Danons from the town.
whatever's going on, these are Volran soldiers. Watch yourself.
Watch it! Come and get it! You get it! Follow down! Take this! Watch it!
This one's mine.
Watch this! Why, thank you, your lordship.
And will you lay down your life?
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Yeah, they do that in every Tales game, but
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Does it! I can carve through ice! Eat this! Elusive deity!
In an instant.
there we go. So it wasn't Danon's stockpiling the rations. It was one of Volran's soldiers hiding out in the castle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether to be relieved or freaked out by it.
Hey.
What are you guys trying to accomplish? Are you trying to get vengeance for Volran? What's going on? Something's weird about all this. Are you men aware that Lord Volran is no longer around?
You don't say.
These soldiers seem to think that they're their own. I think only the orders of those that were given to them, and their minds are completely blank otherwise. Just like the Danons were here. Looking back at it, I did feel like those soldiers we fought here before. I feel like that. I feel like those soldiers we fought here before were mindless. If that's true, then okay. I was about to say, where the hell's my wallet? But it's over there. But if that's true, then they haven't been hiding out here. They just were going about their business like usual. I guess so. Everyone here is Volran's slave. Both Danans and Renans alike. That's the kind of realm where he was running.
Well...
But that doesn't explain why the hell why hell didn't break loose when all these guys, once Volran was gone, like we've seen elsewhere. A month has passed since Volran vanished. It's entirely possible things may be starting to crumble at the fringes. But the fact that they haven't to any degree, what the fuck? But the fact that they haven't to any degree has allowed these soldiers to carry on as though business as usual. Whatever the reason, we can't just let these guys keep walking around. We should bring them into the barracks for the time being. I agree. I don't know how they're going to come quietly. Listen carefully. Listen to me carefully. I am Lord Dohalim Il Juarez, and I have an order for you. Lord Dohalim, but sir, we serve...
Well?
Lord Volran has left this realm and is no longer its ruler. Therefore, in accordance to Renan law, you must all pledge your allegiance to me.
How?
So you expect us to serve you now, my lord? If you respect the Renan rules of law, then yes, that's precisely correct. Oh, of course, we shall follow your orders, Lord Dohalim.
Oh, wow!
Holy crap, I can't believe that worked.
So then,
This should suffice for the time being. Let's bring these men into the barracks and then speak with Gain once more. Bro, don't tell me I gotta go and find all these dudes.
How quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy, not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what counts.
Nigga, I gotta go. Wait, there's a quest out here? Yeah, there's a few quests out here. Hold on. So why do I have a feeling we're gonna be going
like we
to
made it here in one
we're gonna be
piece.
going to Glen, I
I
guess.
feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help.
Hey, yeah, let's see.
Well,
I know where this is going.
got it.
I saw tiny Zoogles. That means we gotta go and fight these motherfuckers. If it's like Exilia, you probably will.
Boomy! Boomy!
Heck? Are you stuck on that too?
No, really. I kind of see where they're coming from.
Are you okay with anything as long as it's round and flies? Oh, hey!
Seriously? Well... Hmm?
Huh?
That's... yeah.
Alright, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna see another Zoogle problem.
Not in the castle, not in town. Where did he go?
No idea, but let's try searching the city.
It really starting to feel like these guys are just taking up the role of being lords without realizing it.
It's always seat of the pants with you, isn't it?
Like I have this weird thing in my head where I'm like, so Alphen's gonna end up being the Lord of Calaglia, Shion's gonna be the Lord of Volram's place, fucking Kisara is gonna be the Lord of Menecia, with Dohalim as her advisor. Renwell's gonna go back to her freaking clan. Law is gonna be the Lord of whatever the fuck the second town was called, Cislodia. That's just how I'm seeing this shit. This is not.
I wonder if something happened.
Alright, little kid, what you want? What you want? Come on. That was really scary. Really scary.
Well...
What's wrong? Why are you so afraid? I heard all the sorts of, yeah, you left town. Never go wandering around there. Say, you hear me? What clan it's been wiped out? There's some remnants out there. From my understanding, it was her parents that were wiped out, predominantly. Easy, Renwell. Kid, you spotted a Zoogle. Did you see anything that made it crackle and roar sound? It was red. Red crackling and roaring. Red, I get it. He must have saw fire coming out of it. Fire, of course. So that would mean that the splashing sound is water. Howling wind, and booming sound was you, Renwell?
Hey!
Why has it gotta be me? Because you're always so loud and booming when you drop lightning on me when you get mad. This little kid wouldn't know anything about that. Boom, boom. You are a boom, boom lady. You see what I mean? Even he agrees, and he hardly knows you. If you two are quite enough teasing me, there's a dangerous Zoogle on the loose. Are you gonna try and make the scary things go away? Yep.
Got it.
Not like I got anything else to do.
Huh?
Sparky boy, or Barky boy, I fucking hate this kid. So that's 3 quests down. Oh my god, are you fucking serious? There's another one?
Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
They could have some...
Oh my god, this dude again.
Oh?
Oh, you again. I wonder what today's recipe will be.
What?
How are you getting ahead of yourself, young miss? Hey, come on, Gorindo. We already know where this is heading.
Yes!
You have me there, indeed. I've come across an incredible recipe buried deep into the bowels of Pelican's mighty fortress.
Just great.
Whatever it is, I don't think it'll ever satisfy your apparently insatiable hunger for the hunt of recipes in places like that. Well, as it so happens, I met a sailor back in Mahagsar. He let me borrow a boat, and that's how I was here before I knew it.
What?
You rode on that boat all the way here? That's right, but more importantly, what I found in the castle was a forbidden recipe, sealed away since ancient times.
What?
Forbidden, you say? What reason would anyone have for locking it away all these years?
Yes!
I haven't the faintest idea. That's why we must make it tough so we can find out. All I ask of you is to bring me the ingredients once more. However, being such an old recipe, the directions are written rather obtusely. It calls for something soft, white, or white, soft, and fluffy, stimulating power. Nether swine and our hair meat. So we need horse meat, stimulating powder, I'm guessing is like salt or pepper. And white, soft, and fluffy. Wait, is this like a rabbit stew or something?
Yes!
Also something white, soft, and fluffy. Oh, rice.
Nice.
Sorry.
Yes.
Just great.
Yep. Give me 1 second. I need to double check and make sure
White, soft, and fluffy items. Is that description supposed to be figurative or literal?
Let's check anything in the area that looks edible.
Alright.
Yeah. What?
I'm gonna kill this old man. Anyways, what's the stupid bird want? It's 23.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volran's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Geneth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're...
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die. Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped, and I fought plenty of people who are all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first...
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
Can we leave now?
What's the matter, Kisara?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volran was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Harros is the worst form of oppression we've seen. But treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegus aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the... But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Heartfelt shield. Bro, wait, slag assault? That means something completely different in the UK. Holy
Glad
shit.
that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden.
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Harros.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just... don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
Jesus Christ, just fuck already.
Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah. I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
So, you know what? I'm just not. Ah, great. Why are you out cold, my dude?
No way! All right.
Oh, he did.
Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Really starting to feel like we're just Renin lords at this point. Like, really starting to feel like Renin lords. Because all we're really doing is shaping...
Sorry.
Yes.
All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but...
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There's Zoogles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
I swear to God, if I have to do another teleport in this... I'm not gonna lie, this area is kind of cool, but like, I'm so tired of looking at it now.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Actually, let me see if we can hang out with anybody yet.
Good. This came out just the way I...
Well, time to hang out.
Could we talk a moment?
Hey, do you have time to talk? There's something I need to ask you.
Of course. What's up?
It's about the doll I used to have as a little girl. I gave it some more thought, and I still don't remember actually receiving it from anyone.
You were so little. I don't think it's that surprising you've forgotten, is it?
Yeah, but here's the thing. That doll was so old, I'm starting to think I just always had it with me from the start. I know that it's extremely unlikely, but after last time we talked, it got me thinking. Maybe you brought the doll that child made with you to Lenegis.
I couldn't be.
Are you saying you didn't? Look, logically speaking, I know it's a lot more likely that you didn't bring it with you than you did. But you can't say for sure you didn't, right? Crazier things have happened. I always thought I'd be alone, only to end up meeting you and Law and Rinwell and Keith. Sometimes things happen in life that we never thought possible.
You make a good point. I left everyone and everything I knew behind 300 years ago. But now, I'm not so alone anymore.
Exactly. You crossed all those centuries to find all of us, so...
Why can't a little doll have made the same jump too?
Right? Look, it's up to you to decide if there's any meaning behind all of this. But I choose to think there is.
Yeah, I think so too. There's something beautiful about the whole thing that's...
You go ahead and sleep. I'm going to grab another bite to eat first.
Bro, I swear. Just max out already. Oh my god.
Morning. Ready to head out?
Alright, let me go buy some items because I have not done that since we fought. I almost called him Draken for a second, but then your boy's been watching a lot of Tokyo Revengers, but nah, we haven't gotten any new items since we fought Volran.
You can never be too prepared.
Oh, okay, so we do get new weapons. So, Supreme, Ignis Roar. Nigga, what?
But did we...
Huh? Transfer skill. Hold on. Transferring skills. By sacrificing an accessory, you can transfer one bonus skill to a different accessory. However, this can only be done if the accessory sacrifices reaches max level. What? Yo, okay, I like this. That is actually kind of cool.
We have to spend so much?
Yes, we do. What level are these guys? 30.
I'm expert coming through. No armor can stop me.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Primed and ready.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
Bloody howling. Hear me. Loud. Sleep now. Shooting star. You get the gem. Glacial spear. Here's the evil. We're in the home stretch, guys.
What she said? Eyes on the prize.
Nice. That focus goes double for you, Law.
Me? How come I get singled out?
Our art is being interrupted.
Bro, I can pretty much spam Shooting Star now at this point.
Come forth, Holy River.
I'm ready.
Holy.
Did you see?
Sure did. You were checking out Kisara from behind.
No, I wasn't.
definitely need to get everybody new weapons, but I do not feel like grinding that out right now. Law, even admire cake from Kisa. Oh my god. You know, I have a bad feeling it's gonna be a
that might be what we were told to get, isn't it?
Hey, didn't we find a recipe?
Yeah, we can use this for it.
Where is that rice? I mean, I can grab rice later, but what do you want?
Yes.
Then I'll get started. Bring me some fire.
What?
What, you intend to burn your child? That's right, that's how you do it. I don't understand. Wouldn't a more formal funeral procession be more appropriate? I'm sorry, have I done something wrong? Tell me, do you have no custom where relatives of the deceased may say their final farewells? Not really. How could we on Dana? Up until recently, our people were too busy toiling away to think about burial rites. Among Renans, it's customary for the relatives to send their remains out to the heavens. Why not introduce the same practice to Dana? I mean, we believe in doing so, the deceased's spirit shall join the flow of astral energy that travels the cosmos. We could never do anything like that. It's the last chance for the bereaved to see their loved ones. Surely something could be done to honor their memory. But that is a part of everyday living for us, Danans, or Danon, or Dana, whatever. For us. You really think we could be going to ship? Oh my God! You really think we're going to be shipping bodies into space somehow every single day? I somehow felt like that was. I felt that something more ought to be done. When the Rena ruled over us, we didn't know if it was safe to build grave sites. As bodies decompose, they could spread diseases. We didn't even have any other choice in how we bury our people. Rinwell, don't think for a second I've forgiven everything that the Renas did to us. Tell me, Alphen, do you know why none of us have had last names like them? Let me tell you why. It's because we were outnumbered by them and they denied us our culture to stop us from uniting against them. Enough. Your people steal so much from us as it is, and on top of that, you have the gall to try and make us live like you too. If you hate here that much, why don't you go and turn them all hollow? That's enough. No more. Linigus could strike at any time, and here we are fighting among ourselves. We're all well aware of the suffering and hatred that we each harbor. But if we're gonna coexist, then we have to recognize each other's differences. And that's why we're all working together to bring an end to this whole system and to begin to live together side by side. Bro, Narukami over here looking like he's talking to Nanako and shit, because Nanako over here talking about, oh, you know, why don't you just get them hollowed? Like, dang. Like, I get Rinwell's pissed about her culture being erased and whatnot, but like, dog, Dohalim had nothing to do with that shit. And that's what I believe, and that's why I'm here. If any of you think differently, then be my guest and leave. I'll break down every last barrier if I have to do it alone. Indeed. I sincerely apologize. I consider you a true friend, but it would appear that I have yet to reckon with your people's dark history in earnest.
I'm afraid not.
Well, I completely accept the blame in all of this. Words can express how very sorry I am for clearly offending you so deeply.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for lashing out at you as hard as I did, Dohalim. I guess I'm still working through a lot of emotions. I know you were only thinking about what was best for her son, so...
Rinwell,
Rinwell, I'd like you to teach me about the culture and history of this planet. Perhaps that will help us begin to bridge the gap.
Huh?
Sure, I don't mind. Could you maybe teach me about Rena too then, please?
Whew.
You two are more alike than you realize sometimes. I'm glad we were able to patch things up. But we lost enough good people along the way as is. Oh, sorry for the distraction. Let's lay your son to rest. We'll do it the Downen way.
Good.
Yes. Thank you for granting me that task. Don't mention it. It's the least we could do for you as his mom. Well, because of all of you, my son is at peace now.
Right.
Rest assured, we intend to build a future in this world that will make him proud.